That hoe ain't even in the tree. She been me, but she got dropped like some grocery. I'm gon' I don't care. I'm beefing with Nikki, but I ain't no Remy. I got
making pass at me. It wasn't the that frustrated me the most. What made me most frustrated was the fact that he tried to unalive me after it, when in reality, even though I was drugged, even though I was violated, I never thought that the next step would be my life being threatened because you got turned down. But it's that power complex of wanting what you want when you want it, feeling like you own the things that you...
Hold on, because JT just took her beef with Cardi B to an entirely new level. And this time, she didn't just come for Cardi. She came for Cardi's man. After days of trading shady posts and subliminal lyrics, JT decided to go straight for the jugular, accusing Stefon Diggs of being on the down low and claiming she has receipts to back it up. Now the internet is in absolute chaos, with wild allegations, leaked texts, and old footage resurfacing that has everyone wondering. Did JT just expose one of the NFL's biggest stars? Or is this a messy revenge move gone too far? Either way, Cardi's moment of celebration just turned into a PR nightmare. JT just blew up the internet, and Cardi B is catching strays she did not see coming. Out of nowhere, JT went straight for the throat, calling out Cardi's man, Stefon Diggs, and accusing him of being on the down low. And she didn't stop there. JT claims she's got receipts to prove it. The kind of receipts that could wreck not only Cardi's relationship, but her entire image. Now, before you think this is just another rap girl spat for clout, think again. Because this feud has layers, old betrayals, hidden jealousy, and years of simmering tension that just exploded in public. JT's not throwing shade for fun. She's dragging skeletons out of closets that Cardi hoped were locked for good. And with the kind of dirt she's hinting at, fans are wondering if she's finally exposing the truth about Stefon, or if this is a dangerous game of revenge that could backfire hard. Did JT just expose something real, or start a war she can't possibly win? This blow-up didn't come out of nowhere. It's been brewing for years. The tension between Cardi B and JT has been simmering ever since the whole WAP situation flipped their friendship upside down. See, back when WAP dropped, JT and Young Miami were solidly Team Cardi. JT even used to tweet things like, "I just don't like Nicki because she acts like she runs everything. Cardi needs to take over." She and Young Miami were on lives clowning Nicki and cheering for Cardi like she was the queen of the city. But once that WAP video came out and JT realized she wasn't invited, everything changed. That's when the energy shifted. Suddenly, she wasn't Team Cardi anymore. She was cozying up to Nicki. And let's be real, Cardi noticed. Then came Hennessy Carolina, Cardi's ride-or-die sister, who decided to spill all the behind-the-scenes tea. She tweeted that JT's switch-up wasn't some mystery. It was straight-up jealousy. According to Hennessy, JT was heated that she got replaced in WAP, and the same day the video dropped, she shaded Cardi publicly. Hennessy went off, saying, "Everybody saw in real time how you switched up on my sister because of WAP. You was mad you got replaced, y'all got on the phone, you admitted it, then you still went behind her back being funny. Don't play dumb and rewrite things, you effing thief." Phew. That tweet right there set the tone for everything that followed. From that moment on, Cardi and JT's relationship turned from girl power vibes to full-on petty warfare. They'd throw little shots online, like each other's enemies' posts, and subtly unfollow just to make the fans notice. It's been silent beef and sneaky shade ever since. But this latest round, it's no longer subliminal. JT's not just tweeting slick comments. She's going for Cardi's family, her man, and her reputation. And when you take it that far, it's not just rap beef anymore. It's personal. Everything hit the fan when Cardi dropped her new track, Magnets. What should have been just another flex anthem quickly turned into an all-out diss record. And everyone knew exactly who she was talking about. The lyrics were messy, pointed, and way too personal to ignore. Cardi didn't just come for JT's attitude or her rap skills. She crossed the line and brought Lil Uzi into the mix. And in rap world, that's an unspoken rule. You can talk your talk, but you don't drag someone's man unless you're ready for a war. In Magnets, Cardi spits, "You a shady A asterisk B asterisk 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 asterisk. Been trashed since birth. Mama didn't want you. Brenda's baby B asterisk 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 asterisk. Bottom feeder B asterisk 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 asterisk. All that D asterisk asterisk asterisk. Writing still ain't get no feature. B asterisk 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 asterisk. She just mad she got a N asterisk 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 she be sharing bags with. My N asterisk 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 cheat, but I don't stick no D's in his behind. Asterisk few. The second that line hit, I don't stick no D's in his behind. The internet exploded. Everybody knew she was throwing shade at Uzi's flamboyant style, hinting that he was zesty, and implying JT was out here playing beard for her own man. Fans were gagged, and JT was furious. You could practically hear the smoke coming through her phone. Because if there's one thing JT doesn't play about, it's Lil Uzi. She's defended him through every rumor, every joke, every Uzi's SUS comment, and Cardi knew that. That bar wasn't just petty, it was strategic. Cardi wanted a reaction, and she got it. But JT wasn't about to stay quiet or let Cardi have the last word. Nope, she decided to hit back 10 times harder. And this time, she wasn't keeping it cute or subliminal. Her clapback went below the belt. And what she said about Cardi's man, Stefon Diggs, had the internet in complete disbelief. Because JT didn't just respond, she detonated a bomb. When JT fired back, she didn't just toss shade, she dropped a full-blown bomb on Cardi's world. Out of nowhere, she went public accusing Stefon Diggs of being on the down low, saying the perfect boyfriend image Cardi had been parading was nothing but a front. She posted cryptic tweets like, "It's always the loudest ones with the darkest secrets," and then doubled down by writing, "Gay men should be protected." I feel like this isn't being taken seriously enough. JT wasn't just implying Stefon had something to hide. She was suggesting something sinister was being swept under the rug. She even claimed she had receipts to back it all up. Saying what she'd seen made her sick. Suddenly, the argument wasn't about who had the better verse. It was about who had the more dangerous secret. That's when people started remembering the Chris Blake incident, a scandal that had quietly circulated online a year ago, but never got real traction. Chris Blake, a well-known celebrity stylist who'd worked with some of the biggest names in the industry, once accused Stefon Diggs of crossing serious lines during a private event. According to Chris, Stefon allegedly spiked his drink and made aggressive advances toward him, an experience he described as traumatizing and violating. Fans brushed it off at the time, until something shocking happened that connected the dots. Just days after the alleged incident, surveillance footage leaked online showing Chris being attacked in an elevator by 3 men. The clip was brutal. Chris cornered, jumped, and left visibly shaken. At first, people thought it was a robbery, but then TMZ confirmed that one of the attackers was Derez Diggs, Stefon's brother. That's when everything changed. The timeline, the connection, the motive, it all started to make sense in a way that made people deeply uncomfortable. Fans started whispering, was this a random attack or a cover-up gone wrong? Blake eventually came forward again, saying that after he rejected Stefon's advances, things escalated. He claimed he was threatened and that his safety was in danger for speaking out. It wasn't the rejection that scared me, he said in a live stream. It was realizing what someone would do just to keep their image clean. The story faded fast back then. People didn't want to believe an NFL star could be capable of something that dark. But JT just brought it roaring back to life, resharing clips, reposting screenshots, and adding her own commentary that made everything sound a lot more real. And the scariest part? JT hinted that Chris's story wasn't the only one. She claimed multiple men had similar experiences but stayed silent out of fear. Now the internet's divided. Some are calling JT a truth teller finally shining light on something serious, while others think she's weaponizing someone's trauma just to hurt Cardi. But no matter which side you're on, one thing's for sure. JT's claim didn't just expose gossip. It cracked open a scandal that could destroy reputations, relationships, and maybe even careers. And as wild as all of this sounds, that was just the beginning. Within hours of JT's accusation, the internet turned into a full-blown crime board. Old clips, screenshots, and dusty TMZ headlines started circulating again. The same ones tied to that brutal elevator attack involving celebrity stylist Chris Blake. The footage was grainy but unforgettable. 3 men cornering Blake just as the doors opened, raining blows before fleeing down the hall. At the time, fans thought it was some kind of robbery gone wrong, until people zoomed in and realized one of the men looked way too familiar. That's when internet detectives did what they do best. They compared tattoos, freeze-framed screenshots, and found out one of the attackers was none other than Diggs, Stefon Diggs' younger brother. And just like that, what once looked like random violence suddenly had chilling context. JT saw the internet starting to connect the dots, and she wasted no time pouring gasoline on the fire. She began reposting the old TMZ clip and adding captions that made it clear she wanted this story front and center again. She wrote, "This is effing nuts and sad. Gay men should be protected. I feel like this isn't being taken seriously enough." Then she followed up with another post that sealed the deal. Cardi B's baby father is a gay man. Not because of how he dresses or expresses himself, but because Chris said it out his own mouth. Justice for Chris. I stand with the gays. With just a few posts, JT flipped the narrative completely. What started as a rap beef over lyrics turned into a moral crusade. At least that's how she framed it. She wasn't being messy, she claimed. She was standing up for victims. It was a clever move because it painted her as the hero and Cardi as the woman protecting an alleged abuser. But behind all that moral outrage, fans could tell there was still venom in her words, the kind of personal bitterness that doesn't come from activism, but revenge. Social media instantly split into 2 camps. Some praised JT for using her platform to protect men who don't have a voice, calling her brave for speaking up. Others saw it differently. They accused her of exploiting someone's trauma to one-up Cardi in a rap beef. One fan tweeted, "Let's be real, JT don't care about justice. She's just mad Cardi clowned her man, and now she's trying to make it even." Another wrote, "If what she's saying is true, fine. But bringing it up during a feud makes it look like she's weaponizing pain, not protecting it." Either way, JT had done the impossible. She shifted the conversation from petty rap shade to a full-blown scandal with real-world stakes. And while Cardi was trying to enjoy her #1 album, JT had the whole world side-eyeing her boyfriend, digging through old reports and wondering if the rumors might actually be true. But if JT thought she was about to win this round uncontested, she was wrong, because Cardi wasn't about to sit back and play victim. Cardi didn't waste any time firing back. And when she did, she made sure her clapback cut just as deep. After JT's posts went viral and Justice for Chris started trending, Cardi came swinging with what she does best, receipts. But these weren't your average shady tweets or cryptic emojis. No, Cardi came with screenshots straight from JT's own private messages with Lil Uzi Vert. She dropped them like bombs, one by one, painting a picture of a messy, emotional, and downright toxic relationship that JT had been trying to keep under wraps. The text showed JT and Uzi going back and forth, arguing over everything from mood swings to loyalty. At one point, JT texted, "I don't want to come up there sick and moody. Then you get mad and curse me out. It's too much." To which Uzi replied, "I want to because I invited you." It all seemed innocent enough until Cardi posted the real jaw-dropper. Uzi's line saying, "You mad at me, eh? But it's just because you pregnant, so it makes you even more moody." The internet froze. Was JT secretly pregnant? Was this Cardi's way of exposing a hidden bombshell JT wasn't ready to share? And to make things even messier, Cardi didn't just drop the screenshots. She added a sarcastic caption that turned everything into pure chaos. She wrote, "I want justice for them babies. Your man make you remove every time. Ask him what he told me about Brit in that courtroom, or do I need to play the audio?" Fans couldn't believe it. Cardi was hinting that not only did Uzi allegedly make JT terminate a pregnancy, but that he'd also been talking behind her back, possibly even about Roc Nation, his label. It was messy, Personal and cruelly precise, the kind of retaliation that proves Cardi doesn't play defense. She plays destruction. Overnight, the focus shifted. What started as a war over men became something way bigger. A full-blown battle over image, loyalty, and revenge. JT tried to frame herself as the voice of justice, but Cardi flipped the script, painting her as a hypocrite hiding behind fake activism while her own relationship fell apart behind closed doors. The feud was no longer about who had the better bars or the more loyal fan base. This was about who could survive the smear campaign. And as the tweets kept flying and fans took sides, it became clear this wasn't just beef anymore. This was personal warfare, and both women had blood in the water. Just when it seemed like the feud couldn't get any uglier, the internet did what it does best. It started digging. Within days, a flood of old blind items and gossip forum posts began resurfacing, and they only made everything worse. The blogs were on fire with claims about both Stefon Diggs and Cardi B, each one more outrageous than the last. One blind item claimed, "A former A-list female rapper has more in common with her new NFL boyfriend than people think. Both have been accused of crossing lines with people they were attracted to." Another said, "The A-list NFL player who hooked up with a married rapper while she was pregnant is now being accused of preying on men who aren't even gay." Fans didn't have to play detective. Everyone knew those were aimed straight at Stefon and Cardi. Within hours, social media sleuths were piecing everything together, screenshotting clues, and connecting dots that may or may not have even existed. Old rumors about Stefon's secret parties started popping up again, and whispers that Cardi had been involved with him while still married to Offset reignited. It was chaos. The timelines didn't make sense, the sources were sketchy, but none of that mattered. The drama was too entertaining to resist. Everyone was scrolling, reposting, and adding their own theories like it was a group investigation into celebrity hypocrisy. Meanwhile, the tone of the feud shifted from serious to downright ridiculous. What started as a conversation about alleged misconduct turned into a digital mud fight between two women dragging each other's love lives, loyalty, and character through the dirt. Twitter spaces were erupting with debates. YouTube commentary channels were doing hour-long breakdowns, and stan accounts were spinning conspiracies so wild they almost sounded plausible. And here's the thing. At this point, it's not even about who's right or who's telling the truth. It's about who's messy, eh? Fans aren't even picking sides based on morals anymore. They're picking sides based on who delivered the most entertainment value. JT turned a diss into a scandal. Cardi turned the scandal into a soap opera, and now the internet's watching like it's the season finale of a reality show. Because in this battle, there's no winner, just whoever's reputation survives the wreckage. So now here we are, two rap queens, millions of followers deep, arguing over whose man is less gay. You honestly can't make this stuff up. What started as a little lyrical jab turned into a digital demolition derby, one where no one's image, relationship, or reputation made out clean. JT weaponized the internet's memory, Cardi weaponized her receipts, and the rest of us? We're just sitting back with popcorn watching it all unfold in real time. Because under all the shade, the subtweets, and the screenshots, there's one question that keeps hanging in the air. Who really started this war? And who's just better at playing it? Did JT cross a line by turning someone's pain into a weapon, or was Cardi asking for it the second she dragged Uzi into a diss track? Either way, this isn't just rap beef anymore. It's reputational roulette, and both of them just keep spinning the chamber.